rising. So listen, thank you, Miss Cash. I appreciate you, babies. So first and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, you already know. Thank you, babies. I do want to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't happen to get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else, all right? So be patient with your process. Also, as you already know, my voice is too raspy to be whispering, all right? So this is about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume, okay? Now, before we get started, as always, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, share, subscribes, your gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you because I don't always get the pause in the middle of my message to say nor relate it to you. So thank you, all right? Also, for those of you, thank you, Analyze. Thank you, Miss Cash. Also, for those of you who have to pop in and out of the message, I'll definitely post this on YouTube. I just posted 4 videos yesterday on YouTube for you, so definitely go check it out, all right? Also, as a reminder, I still do have the buy one, get one free for the readings, okay? Now, I have 1 or 2 openings for today, although it will not say it on the calendar. If you book for a day later on in the month, if you email me or message me and ask for me to get you in today and I have the availability, I'll definitely do so, okay? So again, definitely take advantage of the buy one, get one free. Now let's get started, all right? Now, chosen ones, we done talked about as far as certain karmics that you're cutting out of your life, certain justice is about to get served. We also talked about certain things that you're beginning to align with, things that are starting to come into fruition for you, that's getting presented to you, but you have to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, right? Today we're going to talk about as far as how to clear out your energy, because there's some of you that's unable to focus on the things that's coming into fruition for you because you still have individuals that's pulling on you, okay, energetically. So you're wondering how to disconnect, how you can get re-tuned and realigned with yourself, mind, body, and soul, how you can focus fully on you without people pulling on you. I got you, okay? Now, I'll say this, chosen ones. I want you to start off by understanding individuals in your energy, individuals pulling in your energy, it's because you at once upon a time allowed access to them, right? So this is certain friends that you're no longer connected to, that are still checking on your page, still watching you, individuals that are still going down memory lane, reminding themselves about you. Anytime somebody has that thought, because you're intuitive, because you have certain gifts pertaining to you, you can pick up on people trying to check in, right? So there's certain times where you'll feel people pulling in your energy. You'll start to think about them and you're wondering like, damn, I ain't thought about them in a minute. Why all of a sudden their energy is real heavy? There's certain thoughts or repeats from the past that you'll keep thinking about over and over again, and you're wanting to clear those thoughts out and wondering how you could do so. There's some of you chosen ones where, again, you're having dreams about certain people. They're coming into your dreams. There's certain people that are trying their best to call you in. We're going to talk about it all, right? So let's get started. 1, in order for you to deactivate or basically get people out of your energy, there's a few things that you initially need to do. The first, you're going to have to cut off these individuals. So this means if you still are communicating with them on the phone, it's time to block them. If you still have the same number that they had access to, which they can call you blocked or try to get a hold of you, you need to change your number. If you still have your social media public where people can get on your page, click and see certain things, you need to private, right? So this is you clearing out certain individuals that were connected to you. This is a season where, again, you're going to have to distance yourself from them. You're going to have to cut off access, okay? Now, this is almost like chosen ones. Think about if you were to have your, and I give this example, right? This would be like you having your somebody else's electricity in your name. So once upon a time, you guys lived together. Now, if this is friends, once upon a time, again, they was in your energy. You did things together. If this is a lover, we're going to just say energetically, you guys lived together in the same home, okay? Even if you lived at a distance, you still had they energetically connected to you. So we'll say this is equivalent to you living with these individuals. This is like having the electricity in your name, right? So you no longer live there. So once you disconnected, you ended the relationship or they ended it with you. That friendship, you stopped talking to this individual. This is family, you disconnected from them. Certain people that you used to work with, you no longer are around them. You still have the electricity in your name in a sense. You understand? There's some of you chosen ones where they're still having access to your energy. This is like they're still living off the energy that you provided them. So this would be equivalent to you moving out of that location but not calling the electric company to tell them to cut that electric off. They up there running up your bill, right? They're out there living off of the energy that you provided them, and they could be with somebody else. So this is almost like the same way that you wouldn't have your name on certain things. You wouldn't have it on that car that that person's driving around with somebody else with and don't pay for. The same way that you wouldn't have that electric bill in your name and they out there living off of it and not paying anything. The same way that you wouldn't sit there and have the cable bill still in your name and they watching. You understand? You have to disconnect. This means you have to call God in order for you to pull that plug in a sense. There's some of you that's not realizing who's connected to you, who's truly draining from you, who's projecting this energy towards you. It's time to pull the plug. So this would be equivalent to you, let's say an electricity company again, right? This would be like there's some of you that in your house or in your body, you're running up certain energy. So you're wondering why your electricity bill is so high, right? Now stay with me, right? This is like you wondering why your electricity is so high. So this is you wondering why things aren't working out for you. Why you're sad. Why are you feeling mad? Why are you feeling depressed? Why are you feeling agitated? Why are you feeling lazy? Why are you not feeling ambitious? Why are you feeling depressed? So on and so forth, right? You're wondering where it's coming from. This is just like you say it again, it's an electricity bill. You're like, damn, what's going on? Why is it so high, right? This is when you start to take certain actions. You're like, okay, well, let me make sure I'm cutting off the light. So you're doing everything that you can for you to make sure that you're saving energy or that you're trying to fix the issue, right? So you're walking around, barely got your lights on. You're sitting there cutting things off. You're not running the water at all. You barely washing clothes like you did. You're starting to be more cautious with your actions, right? This is equivalent to you, again, feeling drained, feeling tired, feeling depressed. You're feeling like you're not seeing progression. You're wondering where it's coming from, right? So you're doing certain things with you, feeling like, okay, well, this is going to fix the issue, but you're still seeing that electric bill where your energy is taken away, it's still high, right? So this is equivalent to you're like, wait a minute, God, I disconnected from certain people. So why am I still feeling sadness or madness or agitation from them? Why am I still thinking about them? You're sitting there saying, God, I'm out here doing what you're asking me to do, where I'm applying for certain jobs. I'm working hard, but it just feels like the money is not coming through like it's supposed to. You're out here wondering what it is that you're doing, or you're assuming that you're doing something wrong because things are not moving along for you. So you start to blame yourself. You start to blame things immediately around you as well, right? So again, this is equivalent to you keep having a high-ass electric bill. You initially blame it on the individuals in the house, you as well, right? So you out here telling your children like, yo, y'all need to be cutting the lights off, and they barely running it. You're out here telling, you're barely having the lights on, and you're still seeing no difference in the bill that's coming in, right? This is equivalent to you isolating yourself, and you're still feeling certain projections. You're no longer doing the things that you used to do, and you're still not seeing any progression. You're sitting there blaming yourself for feeling like you're doing something wrong because you feel like things are not moving along. See, this is what you need to do. The same way that you would first call that electric company like, hey, Do you got any recommendations? Because this bill is still high and we barely running anything, right? This is equivalent to you going to God like, God, listen, I did everything that you asked me to do. I'm not out here running around. I'm out here celibate. I'm not sleeping with individuals. I'm not out here beefing. I'm not out here fighting. I'm not out here. You understand? You changed your ways. So you go to God for some pointers, and God's like, listen, just check your surroundings then. So now guess what? You started within yourself, because a lot of you blame you first before you even realize that there's other things that's pulling your energy, right? So the next step that you had to do, first you changed your actions in a way, and you knew that it wasn't reflecting on you because you was limiting yourself. You was not doing what you was doing before, right? Okay, cool. Now guess what happens, chosen ones? God says take a step outside of yourself and check your surroundings. So this is equivalent to that electric company. Like, now I need you to take a walk around the house, see if you see any cords connected, see if you see any extension cords connected, because somebody could be draining from your energy, right? So this is you stepping out of the house and you see an electric cord running from your house to somewhere else, and with the cords it's all turned and twisted. So you're trying to one by one follow it to see who's draining the energy and the electric, right? There's some of you, this is equivalent to some of you chosen ones have people that's still draining from your energy that you're not even around. These people that don't even talk to you, but they talking about you. There's certain people that are watching you, draining energy from you. Every time they see certain celebrations pertaining to you, they speaking the worst upon you. These are people that have been draining your energy. So that's just like, again, somebody running an electric cord from your house to theirs. They not paying for no shit. They not even speaking to you when they see you, but yet they out here connecting their energy towards you, draining you and using you, right? So there's certain people that you're no longer in contact with. There's certain people that you never even spoke with or showed you any type of attention or recognition that are pulling energy from you, sending things towards you. And because you're sensitive, because you're somebody that's an empath in a sense, and because you're almost like a sponge, sometimes you absorb it instead of observing it, and you feel what they're feeling. So you'll start to feel sad when people are watching you, upset that things are progressing for you and it's failing for them. You'll feel anger out of nowhere where it's not you. It's based upon people are mad that your dreams are coming true. This is you starting to feel bad or depressed about yourself, and that's because people are speaking bad about you and you're feeling and picking that energy up. This is you sitting there feeling like you're not doing enough, and that's because the people are trying to project on you and confuse you and have you speak foul against you so that certain things don't come through, right? So you're sitting there getting drained. You're thinking that it's something that you're doing, and it's not you. It's other people that's on your page, other people who's watching you, other people that's sabotaging you, other people that instead of asking you how you do the things you do, they rather stop you from doing the things that you're doing. You understand? So you had to take a step outside of yourself, because again, these are old friendships that you got signs and synchronicities that you ain't need to be connected with them, that these were oppositions in disguise, that these are people that every time you had a relationship, every time you was excited about certain things, they tried to sabotage. These are people that every time you got excited about a business venture, they were speaking foul against it. So the more that you prayed for it, the more that they prayed against it. You understand? Praying that it didn't come into fruition. These are people that have been secretly competing with you, was mad because they couldn't duplicate you. They tried to then take you out and they wasn't able to. So therefore now they're going to try to come back around and befriend you, because now they want to see how you got through what they were sending towards you. You understand me? So when you take a step outside of yourself, you're going to have to see like, wait a minute, that energy ain't mine. And this is how you know that it's projections, because it'll come sporadically. You'll be feeling fine. You'll be having your energy. You'll be feeling good. You'll be singing love songs. You'll feel excited again about your dreams and admirations. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, what happens? Now you feeling sad. Now you feeling mad. Now you out here cussing motherfuckers out. You feeling a certain type of way. That's because when you trigger people, so you feel that. So that's why I say, if you really look through what they showing you, you can see how individuals truly feel about you. Certain smiles is really Satan in disguise. There's certain friends that, again, you told them adventures or ideas that you had, and they try to hurry up and do it instead and act like it was theirs. There's certain people that was trying to not, and again, be mindful of who you allowing to call you twin, because you're not twins with them. I don't care if it's a best friend that y'all want to dress it like, nah. Anybody who tries to be you, tries to dress like you, walk like you, talk like you, try to do the same things that you're doing, you need to watch them, because these are people that are secretly trying to destiny swap with you and trying to imitate who you are, your essence, your aura, right? So those friends that, again, before they downplayed an idea, now they try to act like it was theirs, and then they try to persuade you that they really wanted, that they the one who put you on to the things that you told them, and they'll try to mentally manipulate you into sitting there doubting yourself so that they could try to become the things that you are already have became, right? So this is, again, you have to be mindful. Certain friends or family where they'll tell you not to do something. How many of you had somebody where you was in love or you was wanting to talk to somebody? As soon as you tell somebody close to you, your friends, or you post that individual, all of a sudden there start to be issues with that person, right? Or you sit there and was in love and your friend was telling you, nah, we ain't dealing with nobody, we out here, we doing this, we outside, wanted to be a city girl. But as soon as you break up with that person, now all of a sudden they found a person and they so in love, right? These are people who try to persuade you and talk you out of your blessings. These are people who, again, they try to sabotage you so that they can get the things from you. If you don't accept your blessings, then that means your blessings are up for grab, and then they're going to come in and try to grab those things, right? That's why you don't tell people your sleep pattern, because there's some people, while you sleeping, they out here creeping, they out here trying to creep in your energy. They trying to send things to you to block you and sabotage you, and that's just not right, right? So you have to be mindful. There's people that all of a sudden you say you wanted to be a rapper or a singer. They downplayed you. But then all of a sudden they doing music. And they motherfuckers can't even keep a tune. Now they out here trying to do what it was that you did. You out here said that you wanted to do clothes. See, you don't share your ideas with everybody. You understand? Until it's solidified, until you know that nothing, no matter if somebody try to do what you do, you're going to continue to do it. Until you locked in with it, you don't need to share or discuss it with anybody, because you got certain people, as soon as you praying for it, they praying against it. You understand? So be mindful. And this is family. There's certain family members that was upset that you're making progression and they feel like they stuck. Instead of coming to you to ask you how they can do something similar to you, how you made it through, how things come in and flowing for you, they rather try to work against you. They feel like only there can be one winner, right? And that's not true. You could win in your area, I'm gonna win in my area, and we can leave it at that. But they gonna fail every time trying to duplicate you, because you're somebody who can't be duplicated. You understand? They gonna mess around, blow a fuse, trying to be you, because they not equipped to carry the same energy as you. You're one of one. You're not one of many. Even if you're a twin, you have your own setup, your own DNA makeup. You guys are not exactly the same, even if you're identical in a sense, right? So you're one of one, and there's too many people that's trying to become what you are, and then they feel upset because they fail every time, but you're not supposed to be me. You're supposed to be yourself. You understand? So there's some people, why it always work out for them? Because we're being authentically us. We're not trying to duplicate or imitate nobody else. We're just trying to embrace and be ourselves. And that's why they always try to play with your mental. That's why they always try to have you speak against you. Talk about your body. Talk about your mind. Talk about the things that you have coming in. Sit there and speak foul upon yourself, because you're the only person who can control what actually happens for you. And I say be mindful, because when you're talking about yourself, you know how when you're talking on the phone, chosen ones, and you're saying something. So say you're talking about ice cream, and all of a sudden on your phone you see a bunch of ice cream ads pop up. You hear all this ice cream this or ice cream commercials for that, right? That's the same pertaining to you speaking certain energy to existence. So what you want to see, you need to speak it, right? So what you speak is what you seek, and that's what you start to see. So why would you just speak negative things in? Speak positive. So you say you want love, guess what? That's all you're going to start to see in a sense. You say that you want wealth, you're going to see certain commercials or certain signs of wealth coming in. But when you speak against yourself, when you see yourself, all you're going to do is see the negative, and that's what they want in a sense. So you need to make sure that you are speaking life into you, because there's a million people that's trying to speak against you, and none of the things that they're speaking against you come true unless you claim it for yourself. yourself. You understand? So you need to be positive. This is, you need to revamp, okay? And I gave this example like it's a projector. Think about back in the day when the teacher had the Scantron or the paper, and they put it up on that little projector, and then they put that light on it, and the whole class can see. So your thoughts are like that clear sheet that they put on it. Your attention and what you're speaking on it, that's light that's getting presented, and that's what the world's going to see. So when you're talking foul upon you, people are going to start to view that or treat you like that too. When you speak in power upon you, protection upon you, wealth upon you, abundance upon you, love, sincerity upon you, that's all you're going to see. You understand? So I want you to realize that a lot of you had certain people that try to go against you, right? So while you was with them or around them, they was trying to imitate you. These are people that after a while you started to see that they really thought they had the ability to replace you. Absolutely not. So they try to become you, realize that they couldn't become you, so therefore they tried to get people to go against you. They was talking about you, talking foul on you. These are people that, again, behind closed doors, they was letting people talk crazy. Behind closed doors, they was talking crazy as well. That behind closed doors, they was speaking certain spells. So you need to realize spells are words. You understand? With intentions behind it. So there's certain people that didn't want you to progress. They felt like you always survived certain things, and they didn't like that. See, you went through, yes, you went through what you went through, but you survived where other individuals didn't. You was in an abusive relationship, some of y'all. And there's other people who didn't survive theirs. You did. You got a purpose. You got a passion. You have a position. You got a protection within you, right? As far as there's some of you where you keep talking about you done been on the bottom so many times and you got to restart. Yeah, but you got cardio now. You understand? A spiritual cardio. Now you know that you got the ability. What can you do differently than what you did before to make sure that it stays there this time? So the fact that you went to the bottom and came right back, it's the fact that you got the ability to survive. Other people, they would have gave up. Some people then sat there and reached the bottom and they never came back again. It's almost like a bad pill. You understand? It took away their head, they thinking. Now they mind is mush, right? You survived it. You have the ability to overcome it. So while you're feeling bad about, you having to start over and start over again, what can you do differently than what you didn't do before? Invest in yourself this time. Sit there and focus on yourself this time. Before, every time it came to a certain point, you sat there and gave up on you, stopped focusing on you, and then you start focusing on other individuals, and you gave the power to those individuals, and they are F-ups. These are people like, you know that you can't trust. You can't trust a scammer with all your, as far as all your income. You can't sit there and trust this person who can't even make shit happen for themselves. That's like you giving your taxes to somebody who's not a bum at meaning homeless. I'm talking about a bum-minded individual, somebody who don't know to do shit, don't know how to do. Why would you give your life savings, which is your energy, which is your future, which is your ideas, to somebody who don't understand that shit? So there's some of you that you come to a certain point and then you forget about yourself. You start focusing on the other people. Oh, well, this is what so-and-so needs, or so-and-so needs that. You take the attention off of you and you give the attention to them, and these are F-ups. So therefore, their F-ups start to get projected. Now you're carrying on their loads. How many of you, when you were feeling good about yourself, right? And then all of a sudden, you're happy. And then that friend calls and they want to sit there and tell you all the problems that they going through. And at the end of the conversation, your ass got a headache. Now you feeling sad. Now you feeling mad. Now you feeling drained. Don't even want to do the shit that you was doing before you talked to them. And at the end of the call, they say they feel a lot better. I bet you do, because they done sat there and poured all that energy on you. A lot of you are carrying loads that don't belong to you. These people are out here just knowing the fact that you have the strength, you have the ability to carry certain things for them, and they'd rather leave you with all the bags, right? They'd rather leave you with all their troubles, and now they go out and enjoy their day with the energy that you done gave them. See, Destiny Swap Chosen Ones, you have to realize it's everyday action. You have to realize that the energy that is sent out has to go somewhere, and half these time these people people try to persuade you to accept it. You need to let that shit go. So if you in a good mood and now they want to talk to you and tell you about what they going through, they better go to God like you did. That's not for you to sit there and ruin your day based upon their decisions. A lot of you get your hand popped energetically and spiritually. Why? Because you're not listening when God told you, no, that's not your responsibility. There's some of you that's being the strength for other people, which means that they're not finding the strength within. So therefore, that means that they're always going to be dependent on you. No, you could be a teacher to them, but think about a teacher. We are here, and this is why I say, I'm here to help you help yourself. I'm not here for you to be dependent on me. I'm here to tell you about you, help you get through and solve the problems that get presented to you. Because when certain tests arrive, I'm not going to be here to tell you the answers all the time, right? I'm not going to be right there next to you each time. So this is the same for them. You sit there, do they want to learn the solution of the problem or not? Because some of them just want you to do the work for them. Some of them just want you to carry the shit because you have the ability to carry it. Oh, well, so-and-so knows how to get through. Yeah, but you need to learn how to get through too, right? So you have to understand that, chosen ones, that some of you are sitting there wasting time trying to help somebody who don't want to learn. You understand? They want you to do the work for them. Some of them play dumb so that you do the work for them. But when real tests come, you're not going to be there, right? So again, think about a teacher and a student type of dynamic. We can tell you how to work this problem. If you really want to learn, okay, we can sit down one-on-one and work this problem. But if you think I'm just going to give you the answer, it's not going to assist you, because when that final comes through, I'm not going to be there to give you the answers. You're going to have to figure it out on yourself. You understand? So there's some people that are too dependent on you. You get in trouble because you give to individuals that God's not giving to, because they not doing what they supposed to do. Every time your blessings come in, you breaking it down with them. So now your blessings are getting deposited into their bank account and they're up in charge of dispersing it. Absolutely not. The same way that you're not going to work, chosen ones, and allow your check to go into somebody else's account and you don't see that shit. Absolutely not. So this is you taking away and pulling that plug. Now let's get back to the electricity part, right? Again, you had to step out to yourself and be like, wait a minute, that ain't me. So think about it. Sometimes you gotta pay attention. You feeling sad, wondering where it's coming from. Then all of a sudden your friend call in. All of a sudden, somebody that you don't know post something sad, and you like, oh, that motherfucker was projecting that energy there. That was their energy that I was feeling. People clicking on your page, you feel them. That's why you have to pray, to protect yourself from projections. God, I ask you don't allow anybody to access my energy. I ask you don't allow anybody to negatively impact my energy. God, I ask you don't allow anybody to see into my destiny. Whatever the case may be, you need to stay protected. That's almost like that spyware on a computer where, nope, you can't, you blocked. Certain shit you try to look up, you absolutely cannot. You are protected. You have that spyware within you where they're not going to be able to get through as long as you're praying that nobody has access to you. But there's some of you that you're extending yourself. There's some of you that you're readers or you're seers or you're teachers or you're empaths, or you see certain and you're telling people the wrong information. Sometimes God will tell you about individuals so you know about this person, not for you to let them know what you know about that person. Sometimes the hints are just for you. Some of you were talking to the enemy in disguise and not even realizing you're telling them certain shit the whole time, right? So you're sitting there telling them about somebody that's targeting. Oh, yeah, I know somebody was sending magic and all of this. And the whole time, these were the people that was sending magic to you. These are the monitoring spirits. Some of y'all got people on your page right now. And I tell y'all this, you will see my numbers on my page vary, because if I look through my followers and that energy ain't right, I'm removing you. I'm blocking you. Numbers will keep on going. So therefore, when you get too caught up in the views and the numbers and all of that, you start to lose you. You understand? So absolutely not. But some of y'all need to remove certain people that have access to you. You got friends that's on your page ain't liking shit that you post. That's monitoring spirits. Why you watching for? What you watching for? You not even, you understand? You got some people that, again, they're praising other people for the things that you're doing. They'll rather give everybody else recognition. They feel like they humbling you the whole time. No, you're just seeing their truth. So you need to disconnect. Thank you so much, babies. I appreciate y'all. And thank y'all so much for your gifts. I appreciate y'all. It's just sometimes I had to focus on a message that God's having me relay. So I don't always get to pause and say those things. So thank you so much. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. So I will say this. You got to step outside of yourself and see where that energy's coming from. Okay, you feeling mad. Now you talking to so-and-so and they talking about how they was pissed off because this happened to them. That's not yours. Think about when you talk to somebody and they talking about they went through car troubles. They was having car issues. Now you didn't let that energy come to you. So now all of a sudden the same thing that you was talking them through, now you got to persuade yourself and talk to yourself as well, because now you going through what they went through because they put that projecting on you. No, it's no longer allowing individuals to sit there and switch energy with you. Everybody's going to be held accountable for their own actions. So this is a season where you focus on you. They may call you selfish, but no, you've been selfless. You haven't been focused on you and you've been getting in trouble. God don't play like that. He like, damn, you out here treating everybody else, but you ain't treat yourself. You gotta remember, you have an inner child as well. So the same way that you wouldn't see all the other kids eating ice cream and this one child don't get anything, the same way that you wouldn't buy everybody else new clothes and leave this one child out, the same way that you wouldn't take everybody else to the pool and tell that other kid that they can't go to, that's how you've been treating you. You've been excluding you. So you've been getting in trouble based upon how you've been carrying you. You've been sitting there sitting yourself out of celebrations, celebrating everybody else's birthday, and you ain't celebrate yours. Christmas comes, everybody else is open up their gift. Yeah, you excited to give, but where's your shit that you opening? They ain't buy you nothing, and you didn't buy you nothing too. You understand? So you get in trouble based upon how you carrying you, because how you treat you is the energy that you're pulling in. So other people going to treat you like that as well. Have you ever seen a female or a masculine where they treat themselves real good? They buy themselves they nice stuff, get their nails and hair done, and then they attract a partner who does the same shit for them. And you wondering, how do they got a partner? Oh, it must be nice that they got a partner that's doing for them. Oh, it must be nice that they got a partner. Yeah, it must be nice because they did it for themselves first. And that person noticed it. Before they knew them, they noticed them, and therefore they knew the requirements, and they was willing to do that shit. You have to do for you. You can't expect somebody to come in and save you, because that's not their responsibilities to. You have to save you first, chosen ones. So how do you carry you? Are you prioritizing you? Are you out here chasing that individual, blowing up their phone? Or are you allowing them to come to you? Are you out here sitting there making sure that they not feeling abandoned? Because some of you, because we can read individuals, we see what they need and we provide those things. But half the time you have to realize the people that you attract are a reflection of you as well, and things and areas that's missing. So you taking, oh, well, you had abandonment issues, so you know what you need is somebody to love on you, show attention towards you. So you take those pieces from you, stop giving it to you, so you can start giving it to that individual. And once their holes are fulfilled, plugged up. Once they feel fulfilled, they go on to the next and then leave you empty as shit. Now, guess what? You understand? So, no, you got to fully fulfill you so that you attract somebody who's fully fulfilled too. So, therefore, it's not going to be, oh, I pour into you and then you have to pour into me. No, both of us going to pour into each other and our cup's going to stay full. You understand? So, how you carry you is how you've been getting carried as well. You talking about everybody puts everything on you. But then as soon as somebody tries to do something nice for you, oh, no, I got it. Oh, I got it. See, they don't do it like this. No, sometimes you need to sit back and allow people to learn certain shit. You out here cooking and cleaning, taking care of the kids, still having to go to work, still having to do this. You need to stop doing it and allow somebody else to step up and do that shit. You've been cooking all the time. Just say no. Nope, I'm not cooking today. Figure it out. Now, not for your children, but your children got to learn as well. You teaching them how to carry themselves. So do you have me time? There needs to be days where you say, all right, y'all, listen, there's an hour I went to myself. So that hour that I went for myself, you're going to take that hour for yourself as well. They need to learn to prioritize them too. This is you saying, again, your husband and your wife so used to you doing everything. Nope, today I'm not going to do it. Y'all figure it the fuck out. That's just what it is. They need to be taught how to treat you, and you need to be taught how to treat you, because you out here teaching individuals to carry you any type of way. That's not right. So therefore, again, it's not technically training them, because we're not saying they animals, but motherfucker, they need to be taught how to treat you as well. I'm not doing that. Nope, figure it out. I'm not cooking today. Y'all gonna have to figure something out. Nope. And guess what? That's helping them find their independence too. Because guess what? Now they need to realize. Now again, if you got babies, you can't play certain shit. But you need to teach them, hey, mommy's gonna sit right here. You sit over here with your book. I'll have my little me time. And then we'll have our we time. Okay? But after that, no, you have to train or teach people, because if not, they're going to take advantage because you're somebody who's always done it. How many of y'all have seen the mothers? They talk about the mother who did everything with the father who did everything. Their life comes to an end. And now everybody's talking about, remember when Big Mama used to do this and Big Mama would still be here if your ass did something then. Why the fuck she had to do everything? Nope, you not aging me, motherfucker. You not about to have me tired, stressed, feeling a mess. I'm not doing it. No is no, motherfucker. And they better get taught. Acting like Junior off of the Players Club. No means no. So if I say I ain't doing it. Nope. If I say, okay, well, we gonna figure it out, but I'm getting my nails done right now, I'm getting my nails done. I know God will reward you for rewarding you too. Because a lot of y'all ain't been getting things because the last money that you got, you said you was going to go get your nails done. You was going to treat yourself out. You was going to go get a massage. You was going to go take that trip. But you sat there and broke that money down with everybody else and you ain't buy yourself shit. So therefore, guys, I'm not giving you no extra because last time I gave you extra, you ain't did what you say you was supposed to do with it. Absolutely not. You ain't do. You say you was going to get your hair done. And now you upset because now the money's gone and you ain't get your whole time. Had you got your hair done when he told you to, God was going to break and bring more forward, more bread to you to cover that bill that you was so scared of. See, when I tell you, when God tell me to do something, oh, I'm doing it. Because God ain't never disappointed me. I'm telling you, even if I ain't know how it was going to happen, he said it was going to happen. I said, say no more. And he always showed up for me. You understand me? It's not for you to know how it's going to happen. He just want to see you going to be obedient to him. Are you going to listen? There's some of y'all that you doubting him. This is like asking somebody to do a job for you and you looking over their shoulder. You're going to get agitated in the sense like, I ain't doing shit. You over here looking on my shoulder. This is like somebody asking you, can they hold a couple dollars? And you like, yeah, give me a little bit. I'm going to come drop it off at 4. They calling you at 1, 2, 3. I said I got it. You ain't got to you going to get agitated and not want to even do this shit no more. This is like you telling somebody that you was going to pick them up. I got you. I'm going to pick you up in the AM. We confirmed it. I don't need a text every 10 minutes. This is like you have an appointment. We both established that we know that the appointment is at this time. I don't need you to text me all damn day about that. I don't need you to call me and remind me. If I say that we locked in and I got it because it's going to make me not want to do shit then. Because who are you hounding? Who are you annoying? Now your money's getting refunded. Now I don't even want to do this shit. Now I'm about to tell you now, find somebody else to give you a ride because your ass is just pressing me. You not going to like that. So don't you know that God's the same way? Like, yo, leave me. I got you. What you asked me to do? See, if you feel like you could do it yourself, don't ask me that shit then. You understand? If you thought you could do it, then don't be hitting me up. God is just like that. There's some of you that's asking for certain things too, but you ain't doing no work to do it. You talking about, God, I want this job. What job have you applied for? You out here talking about, economy's effed up. No, you just sitting there being bougie. You just out here not listening. Some of y'all get placed in a position and it's supposed to be a temporary position that's going to give you the opportunity to get to the next one. It's a stepping stone. In order to get to the top, you got to start at this step and then that step and then going to the next, right? Some of y'all feel like you just going to jump from here to there. It's a transition. Think about a maze. If you want to find, or again, let's think about those maze where you draw, right? You got to get through this, that, and the third to get to the end. You're not just going to go directly there. It's portions of it. It's layers to it. It's levels to it, right? So some of you not doing that, you sitting there, yes, God has the ability to do everything, but why make him do everything when you complaining about having to do everything the same way? You understand? You say everybody puts everything on you. Okay, you putting everything on God. You ain't applying to the jobs that he told you. You talking about, oh, no, I don't like those hours. But you crying because you don't got no hours now. You talking about, oh, nah, that don't pay me enough. When you not getting paid nothing right now. You don't even have a fucking job, Tommy. And we going to talk, because I seen somebody say, damn, Gina, we going to talk about Tommy off of Martin. You don't got no damn job, Tommy. You talking about you can't accept that $10 an hour, 12 an hour. Motherfucker, you gotta start somewhere. For some reason, you think you about to get 40, motherfucker, straight. No, it's cool to know your worth, but it's layers to it. Can you get a job first so you got some type of income coming in, and then you can apply to another position, and when that other position gets presented, now you can go on to the next shit? You out here, what are you talking about? You out here, you're bugging, okay? There's some of you, oh, you want love. You just want a motherfucker to kick down your door then. You gonna take yourself outside. When people are around you, you acting mean like you don't want to be around them. You out there so anti. You don't even walk. Shit, you won't even walk past the motherfuckers at the gas station. But you talking about you want somebody who, where the love at. Where's your ass at? In the house. How you getting seen, motherfucker? Huh? Cut it out. You not doing nothing to get to what you want to, and half you not going to the right place to get what you want. This is like going to a chicken spot and you want them to have certain seafood rolls and all of that shit. You better go to the right location. Did you read the signs, motherfucker? Did you check the menu? You out here sitting there saying you want some food. Do you know what you want to eat? And I mean that as far as energetically, prayer-wise, and all that. What do you want? What do you want? Oh, you want to start the job? Are you prepared for it? You talking about that job ain't call you back. You ain't got your work boots ready. If they call you tomorrow, you can't even start because you still don't got the position or the shit that you need for that part. Where your steel toes at? Where's your one outfit for customer service? You don't need that whole week's worth. No, we gonna keep this shit in rotation until that first check come. You understand? But where are you starting at? There's some of you that you act real bougie and real like you better than the best, but you ain't got shit. Like let's start there. You don't got shit. You don't got no room to be so picky like you are. You talking about there's no hours. And as soon as they tell you it's an early shift, well, I ain't fucking with the early shift. Well, you ain't fucking with no money then. Sit your dumb ass down. You talking about they don't give you hours. But no, they give you hours. You just don't want what they giving you. Okay? Because some of y'all, again, got no excuses. It's not even about your children. We ain't talking about the ones that you got make it around your children. But some of y'all make excuses for that shit too. Because as a mother, no, we didn't sat there and had to grind now. I might have had to get up at 3 o'clock in the a.m. to make sure I get to this destination in time for to drop them off. And it's obtainable. Okay, we didn't have where we was walking. We would have had where we ain't have no car. We'd have had times for that. We been there. So if somebody else got through this shit, why you acting like you can't get through this shit? It's been proven that it can be done. This is like, oh, nobody can solve this Rubik cubes, but this motherfucker to the right has already done it. So, no, it's you having to come up with a plan. Stop that. Because some of y'all, again, you asking for stuff, and when it gets presented, you acting like it's not enough, and guys like, you're not getting shit then. Because every time I get Shorty something, she out here complaining. She talking about, this ain't good enough. You say you want a car. Now you got a car, but it's a hoopty. Now you feeling a certain type of way. Bitch, you was just walking. Walk them Nikes out there. Walk it out. How they do it there? Now walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. Because you out here acting like, oh, the hoopty's not good enough. Oh, the hoopty's slow. Bitch, it took you 2 hours to get to the other side of town. And on them damn thighs alone. Them damn feet. You walking like you got gout now. Okay, well, Gotti, walk it out then. Since you acting so good, walk them fucking flip-flops out. The bottom of your feet look like the tires right now. You out here complaining. Stop it. Because some of you out here complaining about the old whip that you had because it's a 90s and we in 2020, 25. Fuck that. There's people right now trying to find the old school. They like what you got. You understand? Like, again, I told you, I like the Monte Carlos. What you talking about? I like the old Chevys. What you talking about? You out here complaining. You upset because you talking about your car seem like it's going to cut off at the light. But then there's new cars that literally cut off at the light and you got to restart that shit to start back up. What's the difference? Just the number, motherfucker. That's it. You out here letting people have you doubt you. You in a car, they walking, and they making you feel bad because you ain't got no Lexus. You ain't got no Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. The whole time you got your car that's paid for in your name. It's your shit. And they talking about they ain't got a car because they couldn't afford it. That's backwards as shit. Bitch, you not. Fuck out of here. Beat it, bucko. Y'all out here letting people, you got a house, you ain't got no couch, you ain't got no bed, but you got a roof over your head and you scared to invite people in because you think they gonna be talking shit about them sitting on the pallet. Fuck is you talking about? That's your shit. Baby, we in the crib. Where your crib at? You understand? I don't care if you in the middle of the hood. You got a crib. And you know that you can fix it up. Shit, it's about the inside of that bitch. You out here, huh? You out here upset about somebody who ain't got shit? They behind on how they got it was on some fraud shit. Half these people got nice ass cars, ain't in their name. Half these people got nice ass cars and they was frauding to do that shit. It's in somebody else's social security number. Half these motherfuckers is out here living from credit card to credit card and you upset and letting people make you feel bad about yourself. Shut that shit up. You that. You hear me? Don't let these people hype you up to make you feel like you gotta live beyond your means. You are comfortable. Okay? So again, no matter if you got that hoopty or not, the right person's gonna be excited to be on the passenger side of that whip. You understand? No matter if you don't got no whip at all. Think about back in the day. We ain't have no, not everybody even had a bike when we was little. We ain't had no cell phones. That was a luxury. Okay? When I finally got my little chirp the Nextel, you understand me, the i630. Yeah, you feel me? But literally, like when I had my little black Nextel chirp, that was excellent. But before then, we ain't have no shit. We sat there and was going house to house, walking out this shit. It was the people that we was walking with. Not everybody had bikes. Okay, well, if I got pegs on my bike, you can get on the back, or you can get on the pegs on the front, or you can get on the handlebars, or you can sit on the seat while I stand up and ride the bike. We made ways for the shit. If nobody had enough bikes for the whole crew to go do what we needed to do, then we was walking together, laughing, enjoying ourselves. So why you out here sitting there making people feel like, or making yourself feel that nobody's gonna want you, rock with you? Shit, where we walking to? Because as long as it ain't too hot, bitch, I'll walk with you. Where we going to? Huh? Where we walk? Okay, well, look, we're going to wait till the sun go down a little bit. Because if it's too blazing, I'm sorry. I can't fuck with the heat like that. Okay, so therefore, but you out here, what? Come, get back to the basics. You out here tripping. You out here stressing. You working all these hours to keep up a certain image. When you can work less and have fun and enjoy the things that you working hard for. Half of you, you want to splurge because you feel your kids not need to have new this or new that. They don't want that shit. That's your image. That's your ego persuading you that you got to do that or have that to make it look like you a good parent. Shit, some of them just want you to be present. They ain't asking for that shit. You out here trying to dress them like the partner that left your ass. Cut it out. You understand? Half of them, they don't want that $50 sneakers at 5 months. The motherfucker can't even stand up. You got them heavy ass shoes on that newborn. If you don't put them flat or soft bottoms on their ass, you out here got them in all this Gucci and Louis and all this other shit. They need a $5 shirt. They could be, you understand? You out here tripping. Let them choose what they want. You trying to do all this expensive gifts. Now they playing with the box and now you mad because you done spent all your check. They ain't asked for that. So some of you out here trying to have your children. Come on now. I'm just trying to say, now you wonder why your baby's feet is all bow-legged and shit. Why they feet's out here throwing up the Rockefeller sign out this bitch. Because you wanted to put them heavy-ass shoes on them when they couldn't even walk. Cut it out. You doing too much. You doing too much. You out here, come on. You out here, you talking about you want your baby to grow, but you been sitting there braiding her scalp since she was little. Let the shit go into an afro. Put a bow on that motherfucker if need be. But you out here adding fake hair and wonder why her shit is still just thoughts at this point in time because of your ass. Cut it out. You doing too much. Cut it out. Cut it out. Okay? So, therefore, again, when it comes down to it, live for you. Stop living for everybody else's opinions. Stop living for everybody else's, their ideas and expectations. You need to step outside of yourself and see who's pulling on your energy, projecting on your energy. And again, this is equivalent to somebody running an an extension cord to your house, draining your energy. You step yourself out. You don't know where it's coming from. You pull that plug and see who the fuck comes outside. See, when I pull this plug, whoever's light cut off, I know that this is a motherfucker that's draining. So when you pull that plug talking about God, release anybody who's projecting on me. Release anybody who's connected to me. Anybody trying to attach themselves to me, God, disconnect. They ain't got my permission. Anything in my name that they connected to, release it. This is like you having subscriptions that you paying for and that your ass ain't even using. God, I ask you to remove anybody who's up in my energy that I don't even talk to, want to be with, not supposed to be connected to. Pull that plug and watch who come outside. Pull that plug and watch you come outside. They shit get all dark. These motherfuckers behind the scene in the house talking about you, planning on the next way to attack you, and you out here giving your energy to live off that shit. Nope. You and your bitch about to be in the dark. Fuck is you talking about? Boy, y'all about to be in the dark, buddy. I'm about to see, as soon as I pull this plug, we gonna see who comes out. So, soon as you sit there and call judgment, watch who tries to come around. And that's how you know, like, it was you. It was you. I got people that I cut off years ago. And for some reason, they feel like you can pop out of nowhere and we cool. I don't rock with you. I don't deal with you. And I pay attention at the time that you pop around. I will never. I just get a cosign and a check that you was one of the people that I was supposed to disconnect from. You better know that. There's certain people trying to, nope, and pray before you go to sleep too. God, don't let nobody access my dreams that I'm not supposed to be connected to. God, I ask you you can use that for me to see who was trying to play in my energy, but don't allow them to have no contact with me. It's a no contact order. Nope. Restraining order. I don't want you, ain't no talking to me. Ain't none of that. Because these are the same people that was talking foul about you. And they all look the same. Anybody who ever played games with you, this is that same demon in a different disguise. You can look, all them motherfuckers start to look alike. I could tell you, the people who are demons, they look like the fucking little Space Jam monsters. If you really look at them, it's like you look like that little fucking gremlin. They eyes be the same. Then no disrespect for those of you who don't got no teeth in your mouth. We not talk about you. But you know how somebody don't got no teeth in their mouth and their face, their mouth looks kind of flat? That's how some of the demons will start to look. It's like shit'll go flat. Like they can have all the fronts in. They can have a full mouth, but they mouth will start looking flat as shit. It's demons. I'm trying to tell you. When you are a seer, you don't see people for how they dress up to be. You see them for who they truly are. And that's why I say these motherfuckers is ugly. And it's not even about looks like, oh, she's pretty, he's handsome. No, you're the dress up and makeup that you put on as far as the skin that you try to put yourself in. But if I look at you, I can tell a demon. That's why I be looking at some of the people y'all be sending pictures. I'm like, girl, that's a fucking demon. You better get away from that motherfucker. They look the same. They gremlins. It's the eyes. You start to see their mouth start to morph. You start to see I'm trying to tell you. If you look at the little gremlins off of, the movie Gremlins, if you look at the little fucking, Space Jam monsters, these are the demons that you could tell when there's a demon. You gotta look through it. You can tell when somebody's, one of them fucking lizard people. Y'all think that shit ain't real. I told y'all. You better start knowing that some of these peoples is lizard ass people. Some of these people is some extra shit, some demonic shit. And you out here keying and thinking that is they not. That's why I say, I don't care how cute you are. Shorty, you ugly as shit. I see the demon in you. I rebuke that shit. Puh. Get out of here. Sirens ain't tricking me. Bitch, I don't care how lovely you try to say, bitch, I ain't listening. I don't care how much you try. Nope. I ain't drinking after you. I ain't eating after you. Y'all better stop smoking after these individuals. Pill. Absolutely not. Won't have me. You hear me? So pay attention, because now you're going to start to see them. A lot of them, I told you, are aging in puppy years. These motherfuckers is aging. Now, aging is beautiful, but you know how there's a difference, okay? Where all of a sudden it's drastic. Last year, this is almost like, I tell you, demons got diseases, demons, and they seem druggy, right? So no disrespect, again, for those of you who may be fiends at this point in time. Get that shit together. All right. But you know how somebody do drugs and they just age drastically and you looking like, what the fuck? Just yesterday, your ass looked 21. Now you looking like you 21 days from being in the motherfucking grave. That's how it is. They age in puppy years. These motherfuckers is, And when I'm telling you, it's like, what is going on? It's a hard knock life. That's what the fuck it looks like, bitch. It look like you've been fighting, but it's the demons. If they no longer have access to your energy, they can't drain. How you see them celebrities when they start cutting out child trafficking and they no longer was able to use the children's blood and all that shit? How these motherfuckers now all of a sudden look fucked up? Now all of a sudden they got health issues. Now this motherfucking mind is mush. It's because they can't have access to as far as the divine no more. So now they looking fucked up. You was all aging and shit. Your back was all bad when you was with that motherfucker. As soon as you disconnected, now you pop locking and shit. Now you pop locking, jumping. Now your knees is working real better. But when you was with that motherfucker, you was gouted up. You was walking like your shit was fucked up. Hips was fucked up. Knee was fucked up, buckling on your ass. I'm trying to tell you. You was out here just looking crazy. But as soon as you disconnected from their asses, now they looking like... Ugh. The motherfucker, like, who is this old motherfucker? Oh, my gosh, scared me. You out here, it look like an old man trapped in a young body. Like, oh, my gosh. Woo, scary. Some of these hoes, again, girl, some of us, we can look sleepy. Okay, so there's some of us will have little bags. I'm bright as shit. I'm trying to tell you now, can I get brown skin if I'm in the sun? Yes, I can. For some reason, y'all, I used to have people back in the day be like, oh, what bleaching cream you use? Bitch, fuck you. I don't use no bleaching cream. I'm just naturally bright as shit. I'm Gina on a regular, but in the sun, I can get to me a Pam. I can look like a motherfucking Pam if I wanted to. But the way this sun set up, bitch, I'm gonna be Gina for a few summers. I'm not fucking with that heat. Motherfuckers used to be, what bleach cream? Bitch, I'm just bright as shit. Shut up, okay? Shut the fuck up. Because I be forgetting I'm light sometimes. They be like, hey, Red. I be looking like, bitch, who are they talking to? It be, you know what I'm saying? But, now I can get dark, bitch. I don't get it twisted. I done had motherfuckers, you talk about catfish. I done had skinfish where motherfuckers didn't know I was bright until the winter hit. Then they like, what the fuck? Who are you? Mind your business. I'm trying to say, mind your fucking business. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about all that. Okay? I tell you, my fucking hands driving be the darkest thing. Look, I got motorcycle fucking gloves on. They be like, damn, your hands is dark. Mind your fucking business. Yeah, my hands be dark. Look like I got gloves on, bitch. Because the sun, that's the only thing that's hitting when I'm driving. I ain't. Legs be on paste, on pale, on what the fuck? Where's the sun? Okay? I live in Florida. And you wouldn't be able to tell. Because I ain't fucking with the heat like that. ASAP. AC, okay? AC, ASAP for me. I'm not. Now I'm hot. Now I'm mad. Now you can cuss the fuck out. Get out of here. The darkest thing be this motherfucking feet from getting in that sun and these motherfucking hands. Look like I got gloves and socks on. That's it. The rest be pale as a motherfucker. Don't worry about it, okay? How they say somebody gonna like it. Bitch, mind your business. But don't ask me about no fucking bleach cream. There's a difference between a bleach. And you know the motherfuckers just doing bleach cream. Just looking like no fucking, no, just looks contagious. I don't fuck with that. Bitch, you look terrible. You look fine and perfect with that beautiful brown skin. Then you just put the cream on. Now you looking like something that I don't need to touch. It seemed contagious around this motherfucker. That's what it seemed, contagious. We come in various shades. You better embrace it, okay? I don't play. I didn't disrespected people trying to talk shit about brown. Bitch, they like, Shay, you act like you brown. Bitch, I was in my past. Like, who the fuck you talking to? I just was brown skin last summer, bitch. Who you talking to? Don't sit there and be talking no shit. But you out here looking contagious. Like, gross. I be looking like, I think he's sick. He look like he got that shit. I don't know. Something ain't right. You out here just, no color, no, nothing. Just clear, then they be just smiling on the camera. I be seeing the one on TikTok. I be blocking them like we beefing. Block, soon as I see that. Fuck no. And that's probably why they thought that we was fucking bleaching, y'all. Because we bright as shit and our hands be dark as shit. Bitch, this is natural. That shit, we got undertones to us. That bitch be no tones. Be looking sick. Cut it out. I ain't talking shit, but we talking shit. Because you cut it the fuck out. Get the color back, bitch. You look so better. You look fine as shit. And you look good. Y'all be looking fine. Okay, brown skin. Okay? You be looking beautiful. Then you bleach the shit and be like, ew. Get him out of here. Get her out of here. I'm ready to throw them out like Jazzy Jeff on Fresh Prince. Get them the fuck out of here. Don't let them touch nothing. Ain't no scooping food. Ain't none of that. Get them the fuck out of here. Talking about, no. You want to hit what, bitch? You better not let them hit your L. That look contagious and something that I don't know what's going on. It looked like some type of fungus to me. I ain't fucking with it. Gotta go. But listen, I love y'all. Okay, I'm gonna get up off of here. I'm gonna post this on YouTube. But remember, chosen ones, okay? Buy one, get one free. If you book it for today, well, there's not gonna be no openings for today, right? I'm taking off. Like, listen, this the anniversary of my father's death. I never used to celebrate it. You understand? Because I used to be like, I ain't with it. But we celebrate. We outside to a certain extent. Because I'm not playing that game or these gunshots or these motherfucking fireworks. I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with motherfuckers shooting Roman candles. Was it Roman candles? Bitch, you gonna get shot with something else. Don't fucking play with me. So, I'm gonna celebrate. And some of y'all don't celebrate the 4th because you like, oh, fuck America. Bitch, take these holidays and turn it into your own. Shit, it's the 4th that you off with your family. Shit, you out here taking it personal. Have fun. Okay, you make it so known. I don't celebrate the this, that, and the third. But you got that day off. I bet you gonna eat that fucking burger on the grill. I bet your ass gonna eat the motherfucking beans. I bet somebody throw them big ass ribs on it. Your big back gonna grab one. So shut it up. Don't try to ruin everybody else's. Okay, we ain't gotta be. I'm just so happy to be in blue today. You ain't gotta have red, white, and blue. Bitch, have fun with your crew. Take the day off. Okay. Throw a little bit. You ain't got to have a bunch of money. Shit, you can go to the store right now. Get the little hot dogs. You hear me? We don't eat pork. I don't eat meat at all. I've been trying to eat fish now for this pregnancy. But yeah, that shit still gross me out. So probably not. But listen, my family, my babies don't eat no pork or none of that shit. Get some chicken hot dogs. Okay, you can get some of them for $4. All right, so they got buy one, get one free for certain places. Get you $1 thing of some damn rolls. Okay, some hot dog buns. Okay, get the little 89-cent can of damn baked beans. Get the noodles for $1. Now the cheese is a little high, but oh, thank you, babies. I appreciate you. They said, man, yeah. I made that announcement a while ago, y'all. Yeah, I got some bundles. You understand? But have fun, okay? It's for the low. Have fun. You ain't gotta have enough for everybody. Bitch, if you only got $2, then that got $2 for the burgers. What you got? $5, we gonna put that towards the hot dogs. What you got? $3, we gonna put that towards the beans. It's coming together. Throw some shit on the grill, okay? If you don't got a grill, throw that shit in the oven. Fry them fucking hot dogs up or boil them however you do. But have fun. You ain't gotta have $1 million to splurge. Have fun out this bitch. Enjoy yourself. Be safe, okay? I love y'all. Yeah, I said. This really shocked me because I be talking that shit. I didn't really know. We're not gonna go there, y'all. But yeah, I said I was gonna popped out pregnant. Thank you, baby. So yeah, I'm blessed. I'm enjoying it. I'm excited for it. Definitely. But y'all have fun. We love you. Y'all continue to be great. If you need me, you know how to reach me. But yeah, all right. Enjoy yourself. Be safe though, okay? Don't be going to little certain parties and road parties and shit like that. Check the scenery. If shit seem like iffy, don't go out there. It's not worth your life. Shit, you could watch the fireworks from in front of your yard. Motherfuckers in the hood been getting fireworks all motherfucking week. Them motherfuckers is out here putting on a show that the other shows we couldn't see. So have fun, all right? Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Love you. Continue to be great, babies.